The upper shaft and lower shaft timing on the 11000 is very important. The thread cutter would not work properly if we do not have the proper timing. First, take the needle, and you can see that when the needle is in the up position and when you turn the hand wheel towards you, the tip stops right before it enters the needle plate. You can also notice that the feed dogs were flush with the needle plate at that point. We watch again, the tip comes down, it is flush, and the feed dogs have just dropped below the surface. We can see that if we look towards the right hand side of the machine on the back, towards the bottom, we have the black timing gear. There is a pin on this timing gear with a mark to the right of it. This is an indication for us to have proper upper shaft and lower shaft timing. The pin always must be up at a 12 o'clock position. We can see that if we go up a little bit towards the hand wheel and turn it, we can see that there is a raised mark as well. This also must be at a 12 o'clock position. If both those items are lined up and we attach a belt to it, we will have proper upper to lower shaft timing. Turn it and you can always find the mark. Now to take a look at the clutch area, we first want to loosen your idler unit. The idler unit is the piece that keeps pressure against your timing belt. Now that you can have a little slack, you can slip the belt off of the bottom and remove the belt. Once you have removed the belt, you're going to grab the cap off of the hand wheel. Once you have done that, you have exposed a black collar. The black collar has two 2mm hex screws. You need to just loosen them and once they are loose, you will be able to slide the collar off. Notice when you slide the collar off that the shaft is sticking out at the end of it a little bit. Do not wipe off the excess grease. The grease is good for it. Slide off the belt wheel. Now that you slid off the belt wheel, you can see inside and you can see your clutch collar. Not only that, but you can see that you with a spring on it, and you can move it up or down or left or right. Notice that it moves freely and it is not wobbly, or it is not too tight to be able to move. This is very important for your thread cutter. If it was too tight, your thread cutter would not work. If it was too wobbly, it would make chattering noise. Once you've inspected your clutch area, look at the back of your belt wheel. You can see that there is a little indent on it to receive the clutch. Once you get it lined up properly, you will hear a little pop when it is in correctly. Replace the black collar. Notice that the little part of the end of the shaft is sticking out. And tighten up the two 2mm hex screws. Once we have done that, we can grab the belt and place it around the belt wheel. We're going to turn the belt wheel and make sure that the line that is on the smooth part of the belt wheel is facing up at 12 o'clock. Now replace the cap on the hand wheel. Turn the hand wheel and make sure that the line on the smooth part of the hand wheel is facing up at 12. Turn the black gear at the bottom, making sure that the pin with the raised mark to the right is facing up. So on the top hand wheel, we have a line, and going down to the black gear, we line it up with the pin with the mark on the right. Once you have lined them up, connect the belt. Now you can see you have extra slack. Take your idler unit and very carefully put the idler unit into its correct position. Squeeze gently against the belt in order to put some tension, and tighten up the idler unit. Do not over tighten, because you will put extra stress on the shafts. Feel it and you should have a nice slight deflection.